All right, hey everyone, we're up for another one of those videos that makes me think I'm a serial killer or something, like looking at a screen on a screen. Anyway, I want to talk about this specific tweet. Self-published weirdos don't get hired by the big two comics publishers anymore. It's all trust fund college kids and wannabe screenwriters with literary agents. This caused a bit of a stir. I've been meaning to make a video on it a few days. I haven't seen anybody say anything though, so we're gonna do it. Before we do, Tiger Blue. I wrote a chapter in this on the Silver Streak. Check it out. It's over 10K. Help it climb to new heights. Next, Clint Stoker's Dracula. I extended the campaign. Printer is still on time and everything. Help us get to 20K, and that'll be fantastic. And last but not least, this is a campaign that has not been getting enough attention. Can you say crowdfunding fatigue? There's 3 campaigns right now that I wrote for. I've got stories on, and man, it's tough. But this one is really getting overlooked. It needs to hit that 10K because that's what it needs to hit. Fixed goal. So yeah, do back it. Back Altern. Altern is fantastic. All right. So again, this is less about the person saying it and more about the idea. That's what I'd much rather do. It's not about the person, it's about the concept here. Though you might recognize Eric Esquivel and whatever years of stuff that has gone on. But to this point, first when I read this, I thought it was a dig against self-published comics, self-published weirdos. And I thought he was saying that wannabe screenwriters and literary people with literary agents, college trust fund kids, I thought that he was saying that these were the people succeeding in crowdfunding, and I actually know a few. I know of a few of those kinds of people that are doing crowdfunding, but for the most part, it's regular Joes. Then I read it again, and I thought, oh, he's saying that's the comic book. That's the big two. Why would that be? And that's exactly questions people are asking, and I think I have the answers for you. That's because it doesn't pay enough. So if you are a trust fund kid, you're good to go. You will be just fine because you're a trust fund kid. Okay? If you are a wannabe screenwriter with a literary agent, they're going to get you into comics. An agent's going to get your book sold so that you can move on to be a screenwriter, because that's one route to entry, or at least it has been. Now, obviously, it can't totally be true that that's everybody working on comics, but it would sort of make sense. So I'm going to add one more category: people that have a spouse that is earning income, and they could totally earn nothing, and their spouse would be able to carry them through. That's possible. Okay, so in response to this one, here's another Mario. I don't know who he is. Apparently works in comics. He says, there's so much with this take. I have legit friends I can count on both hands that are self-published weirdos getting jobs at big publishers. I want to know who, though, like specifically. I don't think that it actually happens often that you self-publish, and because of self-publishing you get into comics. I know that maybe there was a point there that there was a route to do that through webcomics, but think of all the latest people breaking into comics, and you got to look at how they broke in. Was it self-publishing? It used to be anthologies. They said that was the route in. I don't know. More often than not, it just seems like they come out of nowhere, and it has more to do with who they know. But this obviously drew some other criticism again about the person. But the beautiful thing about this is self-published weirdos is freedom. I would much rather be there. I get to decide what I'm working on. I get to decide how much I'm working on it. I get to set my own boundaries. Now, that doesn't mean that everyone gets to like it, but I still have that freedom. I get to set my own boundaries. You can't do that when you're working for the big two. So I guess I'd rather be a weirdo in that case. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to check out Tiger Blue, Dracula, and Alterna Summer 2020 pre-orders. And I'll see you in the next video.